What's the Yellowjackets group chat name? Who blows it up the most? Who has it muted?
Hi, I'm Sophie Thatcher.
Hi, I'm Courtney Eaton.
I'm Sophie Nélisse.
I'm Liv Hewson.
And we're here with BuzzFeed.
To answer questions and make friendship bracelets.
And we're in Yellowjackets.
That's also true.
Courtney's a big fan of bracelets.
Aww.
Remember we found that little...
Oh yeah, I have made them before, I guess.
Yeah.
But then I get really over it, so we'll see.
It's been a good
I get too
15 years for me.
I've only ever made the kind where you like knot fabric in
That
a
one
row.
was fun to do.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't made the beads.
There's too many options.
I know,
I
there's a
get
lot of
very
options.
overwhelmed
I'm
with,
a
like,
little...
Do we do names? Do we do colors?
What were our first impressions of each other?
Dude, it was so long ago.
It's ages.
I feel like we've known each other for decades.
I was
know.
struck by Sophie the most because she showed
yeah,
up
you
to
always
like...
bring it up.
I keep bringing it up because it's so iconic. But
Hardest.
she showed up to like our first soccer practice in like leopard print pants and like high heels, and I was like, that's the most
planning
actory,
on
like,
No, you killed it. You
Hey.
yeah.
We
made an impression.
I know, there you go.
It was a great impression.
yeah, we all met at the end of 2019 working on the pilot.
It's weird.
That's crazy.
Pre-COVID times. And it's because it's pre-COVID times that it feels like it was centuries ago. It just went from decades to centuries.
I know, it feels crazy when I think about it. By the time this show wraps, you guys will have like shaped my 20s. Like,
Yeah,
the
I
entire
call it
who I am.
Yellowjackets University.
honestly.
Yes. When did you first realize we were friends off screen?
During season 1, because of the stage the pandemic was at, we shot it over the summer of 2021. We couldn't see anyone else and couldn't go anywhere.
We just weren't allowed to have friends or family or go home. So we really just became each other's family, and we learned so much about each other.
Yeah, talk about like Yellowjackets University, my God.
Yeah,
That's what
that was a dorm room. After we finished filming, we would go into the hotel room first season and just like play music and hang out.
That was really fun.
We had been coming out of like wherever each of us had been over 2020 and
Yeah.
being able to be around people and
It was so
to be
refreshing.
working.
I don't want to spoil mine, but I'm
I've
just going to
only
spoil it. I'm saying trauma. And then, yeah.
Is the cat because we keep going like,
Is this a cat or is this a dog?
It looks like a bear.
If you were to write fan fiction about 2 characters from the show, who would they be and what would the story be?
It'd be funny if there was like a secret hate-love relationship between you two after you left
Oh yeah, the
Van
pine
in the
nuts.
fire.
Ah, yeah.
But you keep it secret by like hating each other in public.
It's interesting because like Van's Thais' girlfriend and then like Sean is Thais' best friend, but like we don't talk much.
Our relationship is never that explored, I guess.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting.
I like Misty and Natalie. I feel like we haven't really
Yeah, it's a interesting
had a lot
dynamic.
in the younger storyline.
Yeah.
We get like little glimpses.
But yeah, I do feel like there's more that needs to be explored from like Misty and...
I know, because they're just
But what would
such
it be though?
polar opposites. I don't know. I've seen some fan fiction where they're making out,
It's just like every.
which is really horrifying. I don't like it. I'm very against that.
You mean you get tagged? Have you not been tagged in all of ours?
I've actually
anime,
removed my tag so I don't see it. I like to be blissfully unaware.
The fun thing about this show is that like so many like well-drawn characters who know each other so well, and like there's only so much time in the actual show itself. You could like pick any 2 of the Yellowjackets team and be like, oh well, what is the story there?
Who from the cast would you put as your emergency contact? Who would be the last person you picked? Why is that so kind of offensive? It's like, you suck as a human.
Yeah, I'm never picking up answering than you.
It might be Courtney because she already...
I was like, we already are each other's
Yeah.
emergency contacts.
I mean, I don't think I would put anyone. Because
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
as we were saying, we solidified that bond really early on. That I feel like any of you guys. I think Jasmine is very.
I think Liv would be very pragmatic.
And you
Like, you would definitely
or
have a
Jazz,
plan.
you too.
Show up with a strategy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Whereas I'd show up like having
That's a
a
good
meltdown.
question. And I'm not gonna say who would be the last
Yeah.
person you pick? Me? I don't know.
No.
No, don't speak like that of yourself.
Oh, stop.
Positive affirmation.
Yes, as we do friendship.
You are pretty. You are good.
Yes, she's pretty.
You are my emergency contact.
Which moment from Yellowjackets so far was the wildest to film?
Oh my God, can we say like
Season 2, eating Jackie. I think a lot of us
That
had
was just
out-of-body experiences.
Another level of...
Yeah, I said that so casually.
yeah, nobody
And
had a
everyone's
normal
like,
day.
what the f? Yeah, that was a weird day. Had a moment where I was like, what am I doing with my life? What's my job?
Like every season, there's always a few like sequences that just dominate a work week and change our entire experience.
And it's hard with those type of scenes because you just naturally zone out in it. And so
that's how I had to cope.
Halfway through the scene, you realize what you're doing and your brain doesn't know what's really real or not.
Yeah, it gets bizarre.
And then it just gets a little scary.
I know.
Jasmine said, yeah, that our bodies can't really make the difference between like made-up trauma and real trauma, and like whatever you're putting your body through, it like remembers. And so we all need a little massage after.
I'm gonna put this happy thing next to my trauma.
Happy trauma.
It's good trauma. No, that's bull.
What's the wildest fan theory you've heard about the show?
I saw a crazy map the other day. It was like a map and like how it symbolized our symbol and the girl.
Oh.
But it was really accurate. It was crazy.
Huh.
But I don't know. There's so many crazy theories.
I know, our fans are smart.
A lot of people predicted we were gonna like eat the baby, which was like.
That was a wild one.
That would have been
Glad we didn't go down that
not
road.
on television.
I don't know if
David
we'd
Lynch.
be forgiven for that.
Rank each other based on who would give the best dating advice.
Oh.
That's actually interesting. We haven't gotten that question.
Steven.
Steven
would
would
be the
be
best.
good.
He's older.
Like, he's older. He's been around the
He's been around.
I don't mean it like that. That sounded awful.
You guys all do give pretty good dating advice, though, I feel. I mean, not to like blow up anybody's spot.
Steven's just like such a good guy and
And
like,
honest.
happy.
And you ask him a question.
And he only wants the best for you.
Yeah,
We love Steven so much.
it would be the last to give dating advice.
That's also a question in there.
No.
Oh, yeah. Let's leave that one
Who
out.
would be the last?
I just wanted
Worst partner. Just kidding. That's awful.
Yeah, I'd say Steven's the best.
Yeah, I think so. What was your reaction when you found out Ella Purnell was coming back this season? I always assume she's coming back.
I know, it's like, it makes it better
We
when
love her.
someone dies because we're like, oh, you'll be back.
We'll see you later.
You'll
Exactly.
be fine.
Yeah, it becomes like a running bit. It's like,
I
yeah,
know.
come back and haunt us. We'll
Yeah,
see you.
Our
next
show is so surrealist that I think we can play with truly anything, so nobody actually ever dies.
No, and we have like death parties to celebrate them, and then we're like, oh wait, you're coming back anyway.
You're coming back. It doesn't. Yeah. Is it okay to be
Beautiful.
drama?
I dare you to wear it at the premiere tomorrow.
As a choker.
As a choker, I'm like. I think chokers need to die. It's those like Claire's lace chokers that always get to
Yeah.
me, where I was like, that needs to be left back in 2014 Tumblr days.
I think they're chic.
What's your favorite memory of us together?
Oh, so many.
Too many seasons now.
I know.
There's wild memories.
The death parties are always really fun.
Yeah,
Death parties are really fun.
I love our energy when we're doing night shoots and it gets
Oh my God.
really
Manic.
hectic. Like when it's like
Yeah.
5 a.m. and everyone's wired and so out of it. So the vibe just gets like a little like loosey-goosey on set and it's like a
Yeah.
little unhinged in the best way.
I know.
Yeah,
it's
I love
fun
that
to see
too.
that.
Yeah, it's always by the end of the season when we lose some brain cells and the hours
Yes.
get longer.
What's the Yellowjackets group chat name? Who blows it up the most? Who has it muted?
Oh,
I have it muted.
I have muted too.
I haven't muted.
I have everyone on Do Not Disturb except my boyfriend.
The group chat is Naughty 90s.
or it used to be
Changed.
naughty 90s.
It changed?
We have a new one every.
Now it's just Yellowjackets.
Yeah, it's
season
like
S3.
S3.
God, how
that's
boring.
so boring.
How boring we are.
I know. I did like the naughty 90s.
I liked
We
it.
gotta up our game.
And then it was, I mean, Jasmine already outed me, but it was the picture of Elijah Wood for
Yeah.
the first. I was like,
Screenshot it.
on our first
Table read with
table
him.
read, I was like, oh my God, it's Elijah Wood.
The group chat goes off in our
And it was
table
just a great
reads.
picture.
No, Jasmine will say that it's her inviting everyone over and then us being like,
I can't
tired.
make it.
Yeah, and then we always hang out when she's not in town and she can't make it.
When we love Jasmine, we love hanging out with her.
Yeah, we
But it's a running joke now that if she invites us to anything, no one can go.
Everyone kept sending memes, and then one day I woke up and I was feeling into it, and I sent like 3 memes, and not a single.
You get ignored.
Yeah, not a single laugh, not a single heart to any of them.
we came
so-
to
That's
set.
actually-
Dude,
and
said I was
Sophie
like, "You guys."
what the hell?
One day I put in effort.
Yeah.
Memes are a very vulnerable thing. I feel like sending that into a group chat and not getting any kind of reaction is like,
Yeah.
I know, I
That's
remember
why
being
I
like-
never try to be funny in group chats, because
Yeah, yeah,
if it
yeah.
doesn't land,
You
I'll
don't
have
know.
like a
You
little
don't
ego
know.
death.
Rank these Yellowjackets characters based on who you would trust most with a secret. Coach Ben, Jeff, Thaisa, and Callie.
Ben.
done.
Oh,
Most.
Yeah.
I actually feel like Callie would be pretty good. She's hanging on to a lot of secrets. Quite
She
gracefully.
is, but
No,
she's
but there's-
manipulative
yeah.
with it.
Manipulative.
Whereas Ben is like,
Kind of has
kind.
nothing to lose.
But he's also got nobody to tell. You know, like if
Yeah.
I think he would be ratting the Yellowjackets out for cannibalism if he had authorities available.
He'd definitely be putting
hard
us all in
question.
therapy.
Yeah.
That's true.
fair
After
enough,
last
which we all
season,
need.
where we left off, makes sense.
Well, Jeff is just sometimes loose lips.
Yeah, true. He tells Randy everything. Come on.
Randy. But also, I don't trust Callie.
I don't
Sorry,
trust
Sarah.
Callie at all. Ooh, if you've taken anything from set, what have you taken? Well, I stole my little ear that I chew on because
That's a
they're
big
back
thing
in my
to take.
in my pocket, and then like a few months later,
It's psychotic.
I they were
Did you get
still
it
there.
framed? You need to frame it.
And I need to put it in like a little glass box. But that, imagine like someone not knowing anything about the show just pulling up to my room and there's like,
No, but then that's a good story.
this is
It
true.
was a good story.
But also putting it in your room is a choice.
I don't have an office yet.
We all got the Letterman jackets. Me and Juliet actually Juliet put hers for auction for benefit for the LA wildfires.
Oh, that's
And I signed
amazing.
it and I said, please do not eat me on the jacket.
Cannot promise.
I cannot.
I wish I could keep my journal.
I'd be intrigued to see what they have like written in there.
Yeah, me too.
It's always fun reading like set props.
I know, I love when the set designers go ham. I've had, you know, projects where they write down like information and like they go full out. It's so fun.
Yeah, I like little details.
I would take
Couple in-
Natalie's jacket, but that would have to be when we end. Because that jacket is my favorite thing in the world.
The black leather one.
The black leather one.
That's
yeah.
a good one. And it's so
Yeah,
like
and everyone noticed that Misty is wearing it in the trailer.
If we were stranded in the woods, who would sacrifice themselves for dinner? First to save the others.
Not me.
maybe me out of phobia.
Yeah.
Guys, stop arguing.
Guys, I'll do it.
We'd all be barbecued.
Melanie would.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Melanie is like the kind of soul. Melanie would, like, without even thinking about it twice, be like, eat me.
Did you see her Stephen Colbert thing?
No.
Oh my god, it's so funny. She has like a picture of Jackie and she's like,
Oh, I'm gonna eat her. Oh yes, I did see
I
that.
was like, Stephen Colbert, you're a genius. Melanie, you're a genius. Thank you.
If I were a worm, would you still love me?
Yes.
If I were a worm,
How would you know it was me?
a classic. Yeah. How would you know it was me?
Yeah, if I was a worm, how would you know it was me?
You just remember everything.
It's just a worm giving like all these facts, and you're like, Liv,
Just remember it. Like,
What about for the rest of you? How would you be recognized?
You would be like a black worm.
Black-
You'd be like
yeah,
a very,
all-
like,
like a
edgy.
goth worm.
Yeah, you'd be
I
like a
would
goth
the
worm. Yeah.
I'll take it.
someone do a goth worm.
I know. Now it's gonna be fan art.
face.
And it's just my face. I'm like,
Just for me.
okay, now Courtney.
It would have bangs.
Yeah, you'd be a very tall
the
worm.
Sweetest of worms.
You'd be like
So I'd
a
almost
really,
be a snake.
And the sweetest, longest worm of them all.
There she goes, the longest, sweetest worm of them all.
Mine is a trauma bracelet because this show is about trauma. But it's, you know, making it happy and camp. Yeah, camp.
light.
There's eggs, there's cake, there's...
Stuff we don't have in the wilderness.
Exactly. This is everything we wished for.
I fully curveball and started not doing a bracelet, and I was trying to make that was
Very
the head,
pretty.
and I was gonna do a triangle as a purple symbol. of
oh, like the
Yellowjackets.
symbol. That was very bold.
That's...
But then, so it's just a heliotrope friendship bracelet. Whee!
Cute.
Very culty, very lotty.
You know what?
It's giving.
It's not giving much.
No.
It's giving I felt overwhelmed. I cannot do two things at the same time.
What is the challenging task?
and
I'm
less
not
is
good.
more. Less is more.
Less is more.
More.
I made a little rainbow.
You got a lot on
Triple hot
Yeah, you killed that.
situation.
for you, Ty and Shauna.
Exactly, for the throuple.
Beautiful.
Thank you, BuzzFeed, for having us. This was really fun. And season 3 of Yellowjackets is now streaming on Paramount Plus.